Good PlaMorning. Oh, I'll turn it down here. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. My espresso machine was having issues. It did not want to make the coffee. And I need the coffee to be alive. So I just had to wait a little moment for that. Oh, hold on. I forgot to tweet. Oh my god, I'm forgetting everything. It's because I haven't actually drank the coffee yet. Starting now. But yes, I am now awake. OBS is set up. My hand cam is set up. It's at a bit of a different angle because I have to keep it plugged in because I forgot to charge it. I have coffee. Oh, I also found, when I was cleaning last weekend, I found the Heavyarms manual. Yay! So I do have it physically now again. Although there was kind of some useful things about using it, the digital version. It's clearer. The digital scan was a little fuzzy, so I think this will work better. Because I did end up having to, after stream last time, I had to take this apart and put it back together. Because I was like, does it really fit together like this? I feel like the chess pieces are a little wonky. And guess what? The chess pieces were a little wonky. Because I put it together wrong. So it's fixed now. It's all nice, tight together. But yes, today we are going to continue working on the Heavyarms. It'll probably be a bit of a shorter stream than usual because I have to work on the weekend. Yay! Because we're trying to get a project launch near the start of next week, and there's stuff that still has to be done for it. And the benefits of working a salaried job is that sometimes you can take some time off and you don't have to take a pay cut, but sometimes you have to work overtime and you don't get OT pay. So here we are. But that is besides the point. What is the point is the Heavyarms Gundam. Needs a head. You know what? This could be closer. Let's like that, so you can see it. The Heavyarms. So yeah, let's build his head. Heavyarms has a cool head, honestly. I like that it's got the normal V fin, and then it's got kind of some little backwards fins. It's cool. Okay, so what do we need here? B10. I forget what all the runners are. Not that. Not that. Not that. Okay. Ignore those. B and C is what we need. B and C. I'm telling you that B and C is what I need, like you'll be able to somehow help me look for them. Hey guys, just so you know, if you see the B runner, that's, oh, here's the B runner. Okay, we found that. Hope I don't lose any of these pieces, they're very small. They're very little. There's that, the front of his little face. And C... Is that what we need? C14? C1? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. For some reason, I felt like I had a lot to talk about, but now that I'm streaming, I'm just like, talk? What is talk? Do I remember talk? I think my brain's just fried from work this week. It's been so crazy. It's been like, so I've been working on this project that we want to get out, right? And then I've also been coordinating. We have like a process for deploying our big chunk of code. So we do it once every 3 weeks, and so I was coordinating that, and then I've also been on call for my team. So I was trying to juggle like 3 things at once, and my brain is fried now. I'm kind of glad I was working from home on Friday because people were messaging me for stuff on Slack, and I was like, what do you mean? Not like replying to them directly, but verbally to myself in my home.
Why are you asking me for this? Do you know how much stuff I'm doing? Ah!
That was me. Okay, there's that. And this is his little chinny chin chin. I just have to survive till February so I can play Monster Hunter. I really want to play Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay, we got those. I'm gonna need to put a little panel lining on this face. Which of these is gray? Oh, these are both the same. Do I not have my gray panel liner up here? What happened to it? Oh, it's over here. Hee. Oh, it doesn't have a cap on it. Is it dried out? It might be dried out. There we go. Using the gray panel liner on white pieces. Whoop. I keep forgetting. So my webcam is normally the other way around. I use like a phone as my hand cam. But it's normally the other way around. But today it's flipped around the other way because I have to have it plugged in. And so I keep holding stuff up to the other side, which is not where the camera is. But white pieces like this, it's good to use gray instead of black panel liner. Because if you use black panel liner, it's like really, really aggressive on the white. So if you use the gray one, it looks basically almost the same, but it's just a little bit fainter. Like that. Oh, you cannot see that because it's not in focus. But trust me, there's now lines on it, and they look good. I guess I'll just steal this cap. Okay, and then the little chin goes in. The little chin goes in. Like this? Yes. Oh, actually, there's a panel line along there, too. Oh my goodness gracious. Man, I can't believe it's like over halfway through November already. This song is making me think of it because it sounds like Christmas. It's like almost 2025. What the fuck? What happened? What happens to the year? It's disappeared in a flash. You know, it's like they always say. Time just keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Okay. What do we... Oh my god, we need a piece from, like, every single different thing for the head. E and I. I think I is the clear piece, but where's E? This is E. And E23. Snip. 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 And where do I put the clear pieces? Here? Yes. I wonder if this one has space in the head for an LED. Probably not. I feel like the body is too chonky. Big boy's being birthed. Big boy being birthed. Hello, Vinyl. I'm making the head. The face. The thinking noggin. How are you? My brain is dead because of work. Oh, this has more pieces. I need to paint silver. Yeah, same here. It's been busy, busy, busy. I was talking earlier about I have been trying to get this project done for work, but then I've also been on call, and then I've also been coordinating a deployment of our code. And it's just been like 3 things all at the same time, continuously, and I'm insane now, actually. I'm becoming the Joker. Yeah, I'm freaking it.
I'm freaking it.
I'm gonna become a supervillain, but I don't actually do anything. I'm just crazy. But this coming week, either the project will be done or will be holding it off until after Christmas, and my on-call will finish. So I just have to survive one more week, basically. It's kind of tricky because, like, we don't want to try and do stuff in December because, like, everyone's taking their vacation and things. So it's like if we don't launch at the end of November, it's like, well, I guess we're waiting till the new year then. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna paint these silver because I'm painting all the guns on this guy silver, and he's got little gun barrels in his face, because of course he does. He's a Gundam. Fun Gundam learning fact with No.A, most Gundams have what are called Vulcans on their face. And they're little shitty machine guns that barely do anything, but sometimes they can use them to, like, blow up missiles or something. I feel like, is it there just for funsies? Pretty much. I feel like you almost never see a Gundam's head Vulcans actually damage another mobile suit, seriously. I want to say there was one show where they, like, damaged the cameras on another mobile suit with the Vulcans, but generally they just kind of, like, don't do shit to other mobile suits. So mostly what they're there for is if they get missiles shot at them, the head Vulcans can go like pap, 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 and blow up the missiles. But that's pretty much all they get used for, so it's pretty much just for funsies, TB quite H. Where's the sticker sheet? We're gonna use the stickers for the eyes. Yeah, no, it could definitely be good for shooting people, I think. But you don't really see infantry fighting in Gundam for the most part, so... Which is good, because that would be kind of fucked up. They give you a gun and they're like, go get him, soldier, and you go out there and there's a fucking Gundam? Like, no thanks. Oh my god, Undertale jump scare. There was a flashback in Thunderbolt where one of the characters was fighting like an infantry war, but I think that was before mobile suits got invented. And there are guys with guns, but I think all of the, like, infantry fighting in Gundam happens, like, on ships, like, being boarded and stuff like that. Or, like, in small bases. Which is, like, honestly good. Like, if you replace infantry with mobile suits, it means that actually way less people get murdered. Until you, like, drop a colony on a continent or something, and then way more people get murdered still. But, for the most part, if it's just, like, 50 mobile suits fighting instead of, like, 10,000 guys, like, that's way better. Also, hello, Ruby! I'm talking about the moral logistics of having Gundams. Yeah, I guess if you had, like, infantry too, like... Would you be able to... Probably, like, Would there be, like, infantry-carried recoilless weapons that could actually damage, like, a mobile suit? Maybe. But the fact that mobile suits use, like, giant bazookas that are the size of them to blow each other up, I don't know if, like, an infantry-held one would be able to do it. There's a fly in my room. I already killed 100 of them. I'm so tired. Honestly, like, I want to say, like, 2 months ago, I had a huge fly problem at my place, too. And it sucked. There were so many of them. And they kept showing up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna read on Google how to get rid of flies. And they were like, mix apple cider vinegar and some dish soap and do like they'll drown themselves in it. I'm like, okay, cool, dope. I bought apple cider vinegar. Flies didn't give a shit about it. They couldn't care less. They were like, fuck your apple cider vinegar. We don't care. We're weird flies. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I'll get some of that, like, sticky fly paper from the hardware store. And it's supposed to smell like stuff that flies really like. So they fly into it, and they get stuck, and they die. And so I put it up, and it was, like, gross and smelly. but I put it up, and the flies didn't give a shit about it. I had hipster flies in my home. They were like, we're not like other flies. We don't like fly paper. We don't like apple cider vinegar. We just like buzzing around and annoying No.A. I think what ended up happening was that it got cold. And that's what got rid of all of them. The paper is pretty good for mine. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the paper didn't do shit for me. I was mad. Like, not a single fly went into it. Oh, wait, there's more stickers for this. There's the cameras. This one on the front. I think it's like too cold for them to survive outside right now. That's why they're invading homes. Yeah. Yeah, for mine, the thing is I don't get cold very easily. So when it started getting colder, I just didn't turn my heat on. And then it was also too cold for them to survive inside my home. And then they died. How do I learn this power, Mr. Canadian? Just be an old robot and be really dusty inside so your cooling fans don't work very well. And then you'll run really hot and then you won't be cold. Yeah, alternatively, just like live somewhere that's cold for a long time. That works too. Yeah, that's the thing, because, like, I couldn't use the real fly war crime weapons because I didn't want my kitty cat to get sick, you know? So I had to use the, like, soft war crimes. And those ones didn't work. Yeah. Especially because Theses does try to eat the flies. She wasn't doing a very good job, clearly, because there was a billion of them. But she probably got at least one. Face. Face. Skill issue? Honestly, yeah, kind of a skill issue. To be fair to her, she does only have one eye. But still, come on. They gotta start paying rent, absolutely. If they paid rent, oh, you know, come on in, guys. I kind of want to get... I've seen some people make... They use, like, glow-in-the-dark green paint for the Gundam eyes, and I think that's really cool. But I don't have any, so we're gonna use the stickers. Okay, what's next here? A12 and A11. Yeah, if you could charge the insects and, like, pests in your house rent? Oh my god. Pest landlord? The only ethical landlord? Yeah, no, the problem is like, and I couldn't even find them, but it's like when there's that many flies, it means that they're laying eggs somewhere. And it's like, fuck, that just means there's gonna be more flies. But I don't know where the fuck these guys put their babies. It's somewhere. I looked around, I searched. Google told me that they were like, yeah, fly eggs and maggots are like smelly, so if you smell something weird, maybe it's there. My nose sucks. I can't smell. Oh yeah, I did. I poured a bunch of boiling water down my drain because I heard that they can be in there. So maybe they were in there and I boiled them. Fucking boil! You seen that clip of Limmy in Minecraft where he makes the machine that drops villagers into boiling water to kill them? And he just starts yelling, "Boil! Fucking boil the lassie!" I always think about that when I have boiling water. I think it's just how the brain works, but my brain especially has very strong connections between things that are not relevant to helping me live my life or survive. Where it's like, did you hear a certain phrase or a certain concept? Do you want to think about some random fucking thing you saw on YouTube 3 years ago? Well, here you go. Oh my god, it was just full of fly corpses. I don't think I even checked in my pipes after I poured. I just poured and forgot. Okay, is there panel lining to be done on here? There's a little bit. Yeah, if someone tried to, like, use my brain to solve puzzles in the morphogenetic field, they'd just be getting, like, vines. And they'd be like, the fuck is this? And I'm like, you know, it's back at it again at Krispy Kreme. This is what I was thinking about because of this. I wouldn't be very useful in a 999. Yeah, it's the city's problem. They can deal with some flies. Well, because what I did is I was like, I need the hot water, but I also need pressure. So I put my drain in, and then I put a bunch of hot water in, and then I pulled the drain out. So it was like... Yeah, this is an urban plague level threat, and it's just fucking annoying flies. Why isn't this fitting in? Does this need to go further back, maybe? Greg. Oh yeah, so you finished Warp Train, huh? Have you started La Mancha Land? Wait, does this need to go even further back? What the fuck? Nani sore. That should be right, right? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, you meeting everyone. You met that lady from the corporation that everyone's like, whoa, she's really pretty. And, like, probably evil because she's from a corporation, but, like, whatever. It's the city. Everyone's kind of evil. Fuck it. There we are. Starting to look like a prop ahead. Okay, what do we have next here? A15. And oh, does this only go on one side, really? I guess it does. Oh no, it doesn't. It goes on the other side too. Yeah, I really like that they chose Mersault, of all people, to be like the Camille tie-in, because they're so different. Fucking live streamer. Yeah, Multicrack's so awesome! Multicrack Faust is like my MVP, honestly. She's so awesome. I'm really sad I didn't get Multicrack Heath, because he was like event only, basically. I think he'll get added to Dispense later. But for now, it's like literally just impossible to get. Mersault can... Yeah, that's true. He can yap. It is kind of funny that Faust has both the Multicrack ID and the fucking Chromer ID. Conflicting ideals. Hello, parentheses. It took you a little while to come hang out today. Were you busy? Come here. Come here. Come say hi to the people on the stream. Come here. Hey. Girly. What do you want? Eh? Okay, you go scratch on your cardboard. She's already been awake. She was meowing at me to give her food when I got up. Hey, baby. You had to eat your food and do your patrols? Yeah? Hey. Good morning. Did you have a good breakfast? Yes, was it yummy? Just the moment I cannot continue building the Gundam right now, I have to pet my cat. Yeah, I know it's lower than usual, isn't it? Don't bite it. Don't bite it. They can see your little paws. They can see your little paws. Don't bite it. Also, careful headbutting the webcam. What if they saw us, Theses? Your privacy could be in danger, parentheses. Just kidding, I've already doxed you. Sorry. Everyone already knows what you look like, parentheses. Yeah, Theses is gonna be like, meow, have you guys heard of NordVPN, meow? Oh my god, what song is this? This kinda fucks. Elabits. I have no idea what Elabits is. Kinda fucks though. Theses. Girly. Come here. Meow. Oh, there you are. Baby girl. Hey. Oh my god, I like can't think to talk. This song is overriding my brain. I'm just grooving. I'm just fucking grooving. I've been watching someone play through Disco Elysium recently. God, I can watch people play Disco Elysium fresh for forever because it's the closest thing I can get to playing Disco Elysium for the first time again. Did you all hear about the situation with... There's like 3 different studios that are like, we're working on the next Disco Elysium. Have you all heard about this? It's like the remnants of Zaum have splintered up. So it's a complicated... So basically, the original company got like fucking taken over by investors, essentially. And so all of the creatives were like, fuck this, and left. But now, various people from the original team have started their own studios. But not the same studio. There's like 3 different ones. And they've all announced that they're working on a game which is not technically Disco Elysium 2, but is a game where it's a narrative game and you're a detective. And a lot of people have been saying this is funny because this is like the most communist thing that could happen to Disco Elysium. Is the group splinters into multiple factions and they're all like, we're the ones that are making the real spiritual successor. Cyberbulk, yeah. So, yeah, we're never getting Disco Elysium 2, but we might get something that is basically Disco Elysium, maybe. Hey, PCs. Aren't there like 4? I think there's technically 3, and then also the original company is not one I was counting. But they haven't... The original company hasn't announced anything, so... I know there's at least 3 announcements of we are making a game that is like this. And I think only one of them has actually shown gameplay footage, so... There's at least one game that is maybe gonna be playable. Because I do not believe that all 3 of these are actually gonna come out, TBH. Okay, I need to panel-line these a bit. Theses. Do you want to sit still for a moment? Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna make anything that was as good as the original Disco Elysium. But if we get something that's even a little bit like it, I'll be happy. Yeah, just like all the years of world building. Well, because it was originally, they were making like a CRPG, or not a CRPG even, like a tabletop game or something. And there's a book, and I don't remember which of the companies Kurvitz is at, like the main writer. Unfortunately, I don't think it's the one that has gameplay footage. But yeah, so because I can't play Disco Elysium again for the first time, I've been watching other people play it for the first time. And so I have Kuno in my brain. Third person? Kuno's the fucking first person. That's been what's helping me not go insane. Well, I've been so busy with work, is I've just been like listening to playthroughs of Disco Elysium on my headphones while I work. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Kuno threw that shit in the ocean. I'm trying to panel line, and Theses keeps like trying to headbutt my hands as I'm doing it. She's like, "What are you doing? It's not petting me. You're so needy. You are. You're so needy." Hey! I saw that. You leave my Gunpla pieces alone. Girl! Knocking stuff on the floor. What the heck? What the heck? Now you have to get off my lap so I can get down and pick it up. What was this piece doing on the floor? It was there because a kitty put it there. Oh my god. The things I have to deal with in this house. Where did I put the sea runner? This one. Oi. She's so helpful. Yeah, she's like, just in case you forgot that you had this piece, I'm gonna knock it on the floor for you so you remember how important it is. I'm teaching you the value of things. She's like a wise old sage. Oh, I did something very exciting last weekend. I moved the litter box to a new area. I rearranged my home layout. Isn't that exciting? I had a bunch of stuff under my second desk. And I was like, I don't need all this stuff here. So I cleaned it up and moved it to better places if I needed to keep it, and just got rid of it if I didn't. And then I moved the litter box there, because originally the litter box was in the living room. But the problem is that after Theses is finished using the litter box, she likes to jump out of it, which results in litter also jumping out of the litter box along with parentheses. And so when it was in the living room, that meant that there'd be litter on places I was walking, and then I'd be tracking litter everywhere, and she'd be tracking, and then there'd be litter everywhere. So now it's under my second desk, and there's still kind of litter coming out of it, but at least it's in a place that is not heavily in the middle of everything. The worst part is, like, I have one of those mats that's supposed to, like, tracked litter in front of it, but I need, like, 3 to completely surround it. One isn't enough. Anyways, that's the very exciting stuff that happened to me recently. I moved the litter box. Wait, how does this way? I like these little antennas. They look like elf ears. Here, I will show you. I show once I'm putting them on. See? They're like little elf ears. Wait, how does this? There we go. That's a head. It's out of focus, but it's a head for real, for real. Can it focus? Ah, good enough. I'm the Heavyarms Gundam. What's up, everybody? I have Gatling guns in my boobs. He's got head. We can put it on here. Look at that, so handsome. I actually do really like the Heavyarms head design. I think a lot of times with Gundams, I'm kind of like meh on a lot of Gundam designs because a lot of them look too much like the original Gundam with just like shit slapped on it. Do you understand what I mean? Like, so many Gundams are just like, oh, this looks like the RX-78, but it has like some stuff here and some stuff there. But the Heavyarms looks pretty different, I think, which is good. And I like that it's got kind of this like big forehead armor thing going on. It looks like heavy armor. It's cool. It's good. Also, it has the stuff that flips open, and that's cool. What time is it? 10:30. I can build an yeah for a little bit more. Let's start building one of the arms. Meow. What is it, baby? Hey. What's all this meow meow about? We gotta be careful, though. I heard these arms are pretty heavy. So funny. I'm reporting this stream. You know, the odd thing about the Heavyarms is that its arms aren't really that bulky, honestly. Like, there's a lot of Gundams with way bulkier arms than the Heavyarms. I guess maybe it's supposed to be, like, heavy armaments. Like, it's got the right to bear arms, that kind of thing, you know? In which case, yes. But it's actual arms. The things, you know, the wiggly bits. The limbs, that's the word I'm looking for. Not that heavy. Unless they're very dense, I suppose. Maybe he's just insecure? Maybe. I mean, have you seen the Gatling gun he has? I don't think you'd carry that unless you were a little insecure. I mean, honestly, if I was the Heavyarms, I'd feel a little insecure because I've got, like, all these weapons and this big Gatling gun and everything, but it probably is, like, less effective than the, like, little beam guns that everyone else has because I'm using bullets. Actually, I might be crazy. I think the Gatling gun is supposed to be like a beam Gatling gun, which doesn't make any sense, but it's a little bit unfair just how much stronger beam weaponry is in Gundam than kinetic projectiles. Like, that's why the Zakus are always getting bitched the fuck out in Gundam, is because they just have machine guns and, like, maybe a rocket launcher. And the Gundam has a fucking laser gun and a laser sword. Like, what are they supposed to do? It's not fair. But I honestly think kinetic weapons are cooler than beam weapons. Even if they're not as good, I think they just look cooler. There's something about the blam, blam, blam and giant shell casings flying out that's just like makes my stupid monkey brain that thinks weapons are cool activate. It's like there was this old Onion clip, I think, that was titled like peace activists have to admit that Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle is pretty fucking cool. And that's basically it. I'm like, I think killing people is bad actually, but man, this stuff is really cool. Like this. The problem with mecha is, I call it the Otacon problem, named after the character from the Metal Gear Solid series, which is like the problem of thinking giant robots are so cool and wanting to make them versus the knowledge that they would be used for horrific acts of warfare. I think the people who are really living the dream is like all of the engineers that got to work on the life-size Gundam. Because they got to build it before we were good enough at making it to actually do horrible things. Okay, so we need that part, and then 12, 7, 8. Man, I've been seeing on my Twitter timeline a bunch of people making model kits from like the 30-minute missions stuff. And they look really cool, but they're like hard to get here, and that makes me sad. The cool thing about those kits is that they're not quite as detailed as Gunpla, but they're made so that they can all fit together with each other easily, so you can like mix and match them very easily. And it's like, man, I want just like a giant box of them, like Legos, all randomly mixed up so I can make something. But to achieve that, you have to get a bunch of kits, and that's very expensive. Honestly, yeah, pretty much. Man, I miss Bionicles. I had a whole bunch of Bionicles when I was a small No.A, and they were all mixed up in a box, and I'd make my own Bionicle OCs, and they were so cool, and I'd make them fight each other. It was so awesome. The strongest Bionicle weapons for your Bionicle OC to have were any that had some kind of a hooked surface on them, because then they could grab on to the other Bionicles and throw them around the room. And it was very cool. The biggest of fights, what, against capitalism? Rest in peace, Bionicle. Man, Bionicles are so awesome. I had all kinds of Bionicles. I had the guys that could roll up into balls, and I had the guys that were like the kind of insectoid guys with the backs that would come open. Oh, I meant just when I smashed them against each other. Yeah, I mean, I did that too. They were mostly okay. I think I only had a couple pieces that broke. They built them pretty sturdy. Usually they'd break where they were connected to each other, and then that was fine, because it was just like, oh, he got his arm ripped off. That's so cool. And then you could put them back together later. But yeah, 30-minute missions is basically just the, like, Bionicles of robot model kits. And they look cool. I think, actually, the Armored Core kits I ordered are 30-minute missions. I don't know why they call them that, because there's no way that it takes 30 minutes to build them. Okay, how do these guys go together? Like this? Like this? Oh no. Man, I don't know if it's because the plastic on this is old, but the stress marks are really bad and hard to sand out. Maybe I'm just cutting too close to it. I need to do more sanding and less snipping. Okay, there's your dot. Ooh, we get to build the missile shoulder. Yippee! Oh, I'm gonna want to paint some of this. Crap. Me realizing that I want to paint a piece and being like, oh no, I have to paint it, as if it's not something I'm consciously making a decision to do. Wonder if I can coax a little bit more gunmetal out of that spray can. I still haven't bought more. E1 and E12. I'm trying to actually decide if I want to make the missiles silver or gold. I've already been making all the gun barrels silver, so maybe the missiles could be... I think they could look good either way, if they were matching or if they were different. I think silver might look a bit better. Painting them yellow for bigger explosion. It's true, I do feel like a gold or yellow missile would have a bigger explosion than a silver missile. Yeah, cause I think they have a painted picture of the Heavyarms in here. Where is it? Yeah, like they have them painted silver here, and it looks good. Like that, you know? I think gold could look good too, but it might be too dark. It might look a little too dark. Because these are like little baby missiles, you know? They're like just little guys. What kind of missile is a baby missile in Gundam context? It's like as big as a person. So it's like just a little guy. It's like how earlier when I was talking about how the Zaku has like a little baby machine gun that doesn't do anything. Or even like the head cannons on the Gundam, I think are supposed to be like 20mm machine guns or something. But they're giant robots, so that's like it's nothing. It's nothing. Okay. I'm gonna try and coax some more paint out of that spray can that is dying onto these two pieces, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna have to try. Because if I don't try, I'm not gonna know if it's gonna work, so, you know. Oh, hells yeah. Oh, I just realized I muted the music and not my mic when I left. But we did it. It was a struggle, but we got a little bit more paint out of it. Okay, so I need to let those dry. Put them up here so parentheses can't bite them. And then, what's going in them? The little missiles. F2. Where is F? Oh, down here. All the little baby missiles. F2, F1, F12. See, they're just little babies. They're just little baby guys. This playlist is like, oh, never mind. It went to a new one. But the previous one was video game music for like being a shopkeeper in a game. And I think if I was in a JRPG, that's what I'd want to be. I'd want to be like the shopkeeper that trades rare items for like collectibles. And then I'm also like an optional secret boss that's really hard. I don't want to be part of the main cast. That would be too much work. I'm trying to decide if I try and paint these before or after putting things together. probably going to be easier to do it after. I just have to be careful not to get silver on anything else. But I think they'll be kind of sticky outy, so it's probably fine. Here's our gunmetal piece. So that's gonna go in here like this. These guys like, oop, no, not there. This. Oh, actually, yeah, they're really in there. It's probably fine. Just have to be careful. Thankfully, Theses is somewhere else, so I can concentrate on painting without a cat headbutting my hands. There we go. It's a little uneven, so I might have to do another after I go again. The MG Heavyarms, right? I was thinking of picking one up to go with the other MG wing kits. It is! Also, hello, Cinnamina. Welcome to the channel. Yes, this is the MG Heavyarms. It's been fun so far. I haven't built that much of it. But it's been a fun build so far. Okay, what else? So actually, I should do the other missile section, because I might want to do a second coat on these to let it dry. Yeah, this is the first wing kit I've built, I think. I'm not a super big fan of the other wing mobile suits, I think. Aside from the Heavyarms. Oh, actually, that's not true. I've built a tall geese. I like tall geese. But yes, so far, thumbs up. It's fun. It's a good build. The mechanics in the chest are interesting. Also, it's nice that they separate all the little missile pieces rather than having them be the same part of molded plastic. Makes it easier to paint them nicely. There's that. Go in here. And then these are all one piece, right? Yes. These ones, actually, I think I will paint separately because it got kind of scary. Ooh, you did a custom paint job of the MG Heavyarms? I was thinking about doing a full custom paint job on this one, but then I got lazy and I didn't do it. What colors did you do? Military green and some camo gray. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like a desert type color for this, but then I was like, sounds like a lot of work. So I'm just doing my usual of leaving the panels alone and then doing some touch up with metallics. I might try and weather it a bit though. I think the Heavyarms would look good weathered. Let's see, do I want to do another coat on these? Even them up a little more. Oh, right. I always forget about the Sandrock. I think the Sandrock's really cool too, actually. I really like the curved blades on the Sandrock. There, let those dry. What else do we need for this while we let those dry? More stuff from F. Yeah, it's... I've actually had this kit for years. but I'm only finally getting around to building it now. I do... Since I started streaming building stuff, I started doing polls on Twitter for people to pick what kit in my backlog I build next, and the Heavyarms has just consistently kept losing for some reason. But it finally did it. It's finally getting built. And I don't know why it kept losing. Heavyarms is really cool, but I think it was just up against stiff competition. I'm not a backlog guy. As soon as I get a kit, I'm up all night building it. Yeah, I used to be like that. But now I end up buying them faster than I build them, unfortunately. I think I've gotten like too perfectionist with like sanding and lining stuff too. I used to be able to build kits so fast. I think the problem is when I started building Gunpla, I had less money and more time, and now I have less time and more money. So it's easier to buy kits and think about building them than it is to build them. Although actually one thing that's been helping me get other Gunpla projects done is I play a D&D campaign online with some friends. And to keep my hands busy when I'm not rolling dice, I just like cut out and sand pieces. Didn't 08th MS Team dioramas a school project on the Vietnam War? Yeah, I mean, 08th MS Team was very inspired by that kind of war film era, so that makes sense. I think I have a really old HG ground type Gundam somewhere that I built. Is this sounded? No. I always thought it would be fun to get into building dioramas, but I've never gotten around to it. I always think it's really cool when I see pictures of people that have done like cool effect work and stuff. I remember seeing some pictures of a diorama a while back where Sky had done like used like UV paint and bits of fishing line and stuff to do like pieces cut apart by like a beam saber. It looked really awesome. And it also looked like a tremendous amount of work. Okay, so this is gonna... Wait. Is that this piece? Yes. Like that. Hold up. Up here. Facing in. Wait. No, that's not right. There's no way that's right. Hold on. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I have a good local hobby shop, so I totally can get the supplies I need to make a fun diorama. There we go. Ah! Old man drops Gundam blood pieces on floor. Okay, here we go. There we are. These should be dry enough to put together now. Hopefully. Oh god, there's even more missile pods I have to paint on here. Maybe I won't finish the arm today. I might just finish the shoulder, honestly. There's so much stuff on the shoulder. Oh my god. Okay, F-33. See if I can make that rattle can of gunmetal paint just a little bit more. I have a spray can of gunmetal paint I've been using to paint the little, like, inserts around the missiles. And it is so close to the end of its life. See if I can do just one more piece. This is on the top. Like so. Okay, if I'm gonna paint this piece, I should do it first. I don't think I have the patience to paint as I build. I tend to build now, paint later. For me, it's like... I like to paint as I build because it's easier to paint the pieces when they're not together. For me. I'm not very good at masking stuff, so... If I paint them when they're apart, then I don't have to worry about masking anything. But yeah, it is definitely, because, like, I feel like the serotonin in Gunpla building is when you snap stuff together and it looks good. And so, if you're painting as you build, it's like a massive delay on that. Because it takes so long just to prep all the pieces, and then you only actually put them together, like, way at the end. Especially if you're painting, like, the whole kit. I'm working on another kit right now where I'm wanting to paint the whole thing. And basically all it is just a bunch of Ziploc bags of pieces that are cut out and cleaned up. Ooh, that's the other thing, actually, that this guy was competing against. Is I have an HBG Calibarn in my backlog, too, that I haven't built yet. Okie dokie, so... Do I want to paint? Yeah, I want to paint that, too. Say 23. Yeah, it is definitely like... It can be harder to tell, kind of like... If you haven't put stuff together, it's tricky figuring out, like, okay, do I want to paint this way or that way? Without knowing kind of how it will look. You kind of have to look at, like, pictures of it put together and estimate things. Alright, I will return shortly. I am going to go... the blank spots that need scribing and color correction. Nice. Yeah, honestly, I've been pretty impressed by the Witch from Mercury kits. I think I've only built one of them. Maybe I have only built one of them. I thought I built two, but I can't think of what the other one would be. Anyways, the single one I've built, I liked a lot. I built the, fuck, I'm forgetting its name now. The bitch with the big sword that turns into the little swords. But it was really fun. Alright, I am gonna go paint these gunmetal, or attempt to paint them gunmetal. I will be back. I have to spray them, so I have to go outside for that. The Schwarzette! That's it, that's it, that's it. Woo! Yeah, I wasn't gonna finish stream. I just mute. Cause I just have to go up to my deck. Wah! Don't got a fume hood or nothing. Okay, what else do I need? Aside from those. F7 is the actual miscles in there. The little baby miscles. Man, what time is it? Oh my god. I was intending to do a shorter stream, but then I got carried away painting missiles, and it's already 11:30. Well, I think I'll just finish up this shoulder, and then go and double check some things for work before Monday. I need to verify that some fixes are being fixed, and some things that shouldn't be erroring aren't erroring. Okay, we got those little mishkles. Actually, these ones are nice because they have this nice little bottom bit I can clip on, so it's easier to paint them. Man, I cannot recommend these markers enough. They are so awesome. Not sponsored, by the way, but Tamiya, if you want, I think Tamiya makes these. If you want to sponsor me and give me free Gundam markers, I'll continue to shill your product, which I've already been doing for free. And will continue to do for free, but if you want to pay me for it or give me free stuff for it, like, that would be cool. Should be good. Let it dry a little bit. Hello, Hank! Welcome back. How's it going? We are painting things silver right now. Actually, that's not true. Now I'm cutting stuff out. I have just finished painting things silver. Oh, it's cold outside. The downside of when it starts to become winter is that when I pop outside to paint things, it's cold. And I don't want to, like, put my coat on just to go outside to paint, but then I come back in and I'm all chilly. I need, like, an outdoor heater on the deck just for when I want to paint Gunpla pieces. Okay, and then C1. I put C. There. Oh, right, C is the red pieces. Tummy's starting to grumble too. At least I'll lessen the sadness of having to work on the weekend by eating something yummy. I'm hoping that if things go well at the beginning of this coming week for work, then I can stream more next week. I really wanted to do a karaoke stream this week and play more Outer Wilds, but it was just too busy. Too busy. two other pieces for this. Yes, F31. Shit. Okay, I caught it. I did the thing where, you know when you drop something and it's going to fall between your legs, but you like shwunk, you close them really quickly and you catch it in your thighs? I did that for this. The amazing reaction speed when you're dropping Gunpla. There's that, and now we just need to clean up one more piece, and then we can put it all together. That's from A. A. You know, I don't think I've ever heard someone say A unironically. Like, that's such a stereotypical Canadian thing, right? Is that we go A? But I've never heard someone say it when they're not pretending to be stereotypically Canadian. I've never heard someone say a boot either. I think maybe it's more of a East Coast thing. No one has fun accents here. We all just sound like the generic white person voice. How do they line? Oh, they don't line them. Interesting. Maybe I do just leave those alone for now then. These shoulder pads have these big old grooves on them, and it's like, do I panel line these or do I not panel line these? They're almost big enough that they feel like they don't need it. Okay, these gunmetal pieces should be dry now. So they will. Confusing myself. They will go together like this. Gotta say though, glad I did the missiles in silver rather than gold. I think they look better this way. I think the gold would have been a bit too dark. They need to really be bright to kind of shine out of the gunmetal around them. Okay, so this will go over here. And then this on the end of here. And this guy under here. Wait, really? Those bits are just open there? Is there not another piece for the shoulder? Huh, I guess they are. Really? Yeah, I guess they are, huh? So that is on like this. And that is the shoulder. It really feels empty in here. It feels like there should be something there, but there's not, apparently. Really? Yeah, I guess there's not. Huh. Well, that is the shoulder, and I have to go work, unfortunately. But first, let's see it all opened up, because that's fun. How does this flip open back here? How does it? Ah, like this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. But yes, unfortunately, it is time for me to go get work done. That isn't fun things like building Gunpla. One shoulder done, yeah! It's so pretty. And then we can have the boobs open too. He's got so many children. Single dad Heavyarms Gundam with all his baby missiles. Honestly, it's kind of funny, because when you open the chest, like, the missiles in this shoulder would just shoot the chest plate. I guess it kind of has to be like this. Yeah, born too early to be a Gundam builder. Born just in time to get to build Gunpla, at least. So there's that. But yeah, I will catch y'all later. Hopefully, the Gatling guns, yeah, they're pretty big. They're pretty big suckers. Well, and he's gonna carry a big old Gatling gun too. So, but yeah, hopefully, if things go well at the start of this coming week, I'll be able to stream more later in the week. I hope. I don't want to just work all the time. But we will see what happens. For now, I hope you'll have good times today, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.